this? So I got a lot of requests for readings, and so I do YouTube channel readings. So you can either go on my YouTube and see if one of those relate to your situation. If you want a personal reading, you can email me at thevibescribe@gmail.com. The Vibe Scribe, but scribe with the K @gmail.com. You can give me anything you want or nothing at all. Your name, anything you want me to know. Again, nothing is okay. I like knowing your sign and the person involved, if there's another person involved, their sign. Not to try to make conclusions out of it, but just so I know, since I can channel the signs. Like, when I say I can channel the signs, if let's say you're an Aries. I'm sorry if I haven't answered you lately. I have been really, really busy. But when I channel, let's say Aries, I don't channel the person who is an Aries. I channel Aries. It blew my mind when I first channeled. I felt this rush of like fire, passion, wanting to grab the bull by the horns, take life like by the throat, and just, I don't know why I said throat, but again, that's just Aries energy. That I just want to go hard at it. I'm passionate. I don't care about any, like, it's, you think before you act before you can even think about it. That, like, I get that vibe. Like, if I channel a Libra, let's say, I can feel when my scales are out of balance. I noticed with Libras that I always thought it was one scale, but then I realized when I'm channeling signs, okay, Libras have one major scale, but the balance of those scales are contingent upon the million other scales of what they're trying to balance. Like, if a Libra's in a relationship with you or a friend with you, it's not just this scale that they're balancing, me and you, it's their own scale in relationship to their relationship with you. And then any relationship you have with other people, that's another Libra scale. And I was like, holy shit. Also, fun fact, Libras are so balanced and try to maintain balance because they exist during the spring equinox or summer, when there's an exactly equal amount of day and night. So that makes sense, right? The Aquarius is the water bearer. We're usually like called aliens, like weird. We're futuristic thought. We're in the age of Aquarius as of December 25th, 2020. We have a full moon in Aquarius, July 23rd. Truth is gonna start to come out. People are gonna start to work together because it's community. 11th house, like spirituality. It's just we're all going to start revealing our truths because we're realizing we can't do certain things alone. I can't do this. I can't carry this relationship alone. I can't carry this business alone. I can't carry this friendship alone. I need help. It's not like I could do it by myself, but why not when I can ask somebody else? That's gonna be the main themes. I just watched this lady and she was explaining certain things. We had a full moon in Capricorn last month. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is structure, stability, slow movement. You might notice that things in your life lately have been moving super slow. Am I on meth? I'm on nothing. Why does everyone think about drugs? I'll take that as a compliment, though. Again, Aquarius. That's Aquarius energy. Everyone always thinking I'm on drugs. I even posted a video on my Instagram if you want to look about that. And it's me being like, so me as an Aquarius, someone's like, you on drugs? And then the audio is, no, just Aquarius. Last night I was high as a kite, though. I sure was. Actually, if anybody has some marriage and wands, I'm empty. But also not necessary. You know what I mean? I'm fine without it. I just wish I would. I also got a bloody nose. Sometimes I get a bloody nose or some sort of spiritual attack before I do a reading. But then I believe in Jesus Christ, so I'm like, Yeshua, I love you. Can you come hook us sister up? Because things will start to fall. I'm about to do a reading. I always call upon the Holy Spirit, and then a bucket will just fall. And I'm like, okay, that would have been scary if I didn't believe in a higher power. That's another message for a lot of people. Anyone that's asked for a reading, again, email me at the email that I said. I do this. Notice what the main theme that everyone, I don't care what sign you are, or what your problem is, or issue, or whatever it is. There's there's truths coming out, or you need truth. There's justice that needs to be restored in a certain situation, an equal give and take. The reason why I'm talking so fast is because when I channel, I can't speak as fast as the information's coming through, and there will be a lot of people watching this. Whether you're on the live now or you're watching it later, I'm connecting to you now because time is fluid. It's only the third dimension that time appears linear. But in a higher evolved species, aliens, whatever you want to call it, they have managed to raise themselves to a vibration or frequency where time is fluid, and you can alter the past. The Joker says, I prefer the past to be multiple choice. That's brilliant, because if you change your present reality and you're like, you know what, and you truly forgive, and forgiveness always starts with self. You can't forgive someone else unless you forgive yourself first. Forgive yourself for being played. Forgive yourself for having the wool pulled over your eyes. I'm hearing like someone betrayed you in some way. Forgive yourself for letting yourself stay stuck in a situation or not seeing something. Oh, this is like a complete channel, no cards needed. Someone feels bad for not speaking up about something, but they can't. Whether that be a throat chakra situation, or there's a blockage in your life, a person, a marriage, a commitment, a something is blocking it, and someone's trying to be respectful, someone is trying to be they're trying to follow their moral compass, but everyone's moral compass and ethics and something, the lines are being blurred lately. The full moon in Aquarius is going to illuminate that. So I will, again, the vibescribe@gmail.com if you want a reading. Obviously I charge for them. This is like what I do. I do Reiki and I do readings, but for my Facebook peeps, I just accepted around 200 requests, and 200 come a day. So it's gonna be a lot to keep up with. But if you email me by the full moon of Aquarius, which is the 23rd, I will give you a really quick, short, personal reading. Or I don't know if it's short. Sometimes your spirit guides will come to me, and I can't stop talking for 2 hours. You might get a really in-depth reading, so I don't know. But before the full moon of Aquarius, this way if you forget, you're gonna have to look it up. And Jackie said she could come through. Oh, Jackie, my beautiful Cancer. So speaking of Cancer energy, we are exiting Cancer. Are we Leo season or Cancer season? Can somebody answer? 21st? I should know this, but I don't. Anyways, we're at the cusp of Cancer Leo if we're not already in Leo season. If we're in Leo season and you're in Aries, you might find that you're going through a struggle. Even though Leo's a fire sign, Aries is kind of going through it. It's like you have to look for the love, look for the passion. And it's like, I'm a fire sign with the sun and fire. But, the moon was in Sagittarius too. Fire signs, especially Leos, have been going through it. Taurus, you've been alright. You guys have been alright. A lot of miracles that have been happening. Virgo, finding a true self, finding your true north is what I'm hearing. Having more self-confidence. This has been a slow process, but it's coming to a head. You're finally realizing what's right for you. What else wants to come through? Gemini. Things are looking up. Went through a period of darkness, literally felt yourself ripping in half. But then the slow process of you merging together, you may have found a twin flame soulmate connection that brought you back to yourself, and you helped them bring them back to themselves. I'm sorry if I missed a sign. It's just whatever's coming through. Pisces. I will protect you guys for the rest of my life. You understand? Look into my eyes. I will protect you for the rest of my life. When I channel Pisces energy, I was like, no wonder they seek the fairy tale ending, because it's real. It's real. Pisces are beautiful. Also Scorpio. I'm gonna have to do a personal for Scorpio. I think I might do that one on my YouTube. If you want to go on my YouTube, let me know. I'll post it. I try to keep my collective separate. I keep my Instagram. I have certain readings for Instagram, certain readings for Facebook, certain readings for Snapchat, certain readings for TikTok, YouTube, because there's different clusters of people that need to hear different messages. For anyone that is, there's 3 people here left still. What's a Virgo? Virgo is a sign of duality, almost like Gemini, almost like Cancer. Gemini is the twins representing 2. Cancer is represented by the crab. Cancer's balance, water and land, the emotion and the practicality. Where water takes the shape of any container it's in, land is like, I don't fit in you, and I don't want to, because that's just the nature of who I am. You can't fit me in a certain thing. So Virgos represent the virgin and you're such a fucking whore. I love it. That's why Virgos are usually closet freaks. Scorpios are out there like, what you want to do? You want knife play, gun play, blood play? Blah, blah, blah. You know, Virgos like, yeah. A lot of Virgos are going to hall. Let me channel Virgo energy real quick. Okay, Virgos are composed. They're strategic. They are practical. It's like A plus B equals C. I study my mind. I'm elite. I know I am elite. I know that I am smart. I won't say much often, but I be knowing. My transformations happen on an internal level, and then when I'm ready to come out, when the Virgo twins unite, it's like boom, I'm whole, and Virgos are reaching that point. I can't see this live for some reason, but you're here. Amazing voice. Stop. You're gonna make me do the ugly face. Everyone, keep your vibe up. Keep your vibe up. What's most important is how you feel, because how you feel represents your point of attraction. Your point of attraction represents what you attract. What you attract is what manifests in your life. What manifests in your life is shit like this. This was just an idea, an imagination. Someone was like, I would love to just cut something that had 2 parts of a knife. Maybe I could just make it. And then, like, I don't know, he did the research and was like, what company makes blades? What company makes this shit since it wasn't invented? Like, I need, like, a handle thing that goes like this. You know what I mean? If you have an idea and an invention, Age of Aquarius, it's time to take action. By 2026, from now to 2026, you want to start a business, you want to do anything new, do it, because the planets are aligned in such a way where we all have the Midas touch. Anything you touch is going to turn into gold. Let's do a quick storyline for someone that's here. First, let's look at the overarching theme. Actually, shit. Let's do this. Well, damn. Pluto and Capricorn. That's what made me get a hand tattoo. When I this is from V for Vendetta. Through the power of truth while living. While living. Through the power of truth, I've discovered or understood the universe, something like that. I should know exactly what it is, but the meaning really resonated. If you're going through a dark time as a Capricorn right now, you're gonna balance out. But you stop going through negative spirals that take you. It's like Capricorns will go through a negative spiral, like we all do, but they're so intense, so loyal to the integrity and of them, their truth, whatever their truth is, that they will spiral. You see how it starts in fire? They'll end up cold as ice, okay? Also, Taurus came out. Taurus, I love Taurus, man. My sister's a Taurus. Taurus loves beauty. You're ruled by Venus. You like material beauty. Like, you like material things because they bring beauty to your environment. You like your home clean. You like everything. You're represented by the Hierophant in the deck. You like traditional relationships and the everything. Just like the feeling I get with, like, Taurus. Okay, so what's your Venus? Yep. So Taurus, Libra, ruled by Venus. It's time. Mercury, communication. You have to communicate about something openly. I don't know if it's gonna start a fire, but you'll know when your intuition tells you. Okay, so, and then Cancer at the bottom. Yep. Cancer, you see how you be feeling like a king alone at the bottom of the sea with your leg. You have like legs to walk, but them crab legs, but you're at the bottom of the ocean. Just crawl your way up. You got the power in you. You're Cancer. The intuition is your strongest aspect. It's like you're the most intuitive of all the signs, but yet you're ignoring your intuition about something because you don't want to accept the land version, the practical version of it. You like it more of as an idea, and so you'd rather get lost in fantasy, I'm hearing. Okay, so now, signs away. Whoever's watching this right now and later, what's the main message? What's the overarching theme? Joy and contentment. You either feel it or you're searching for it. Clear, cancel, and release. It's time to let go of a past relationship, past connection that you feel is toxic and is holding back your joy and connection. The way there is through being vulnerable. Let your flaws show. And you're going to find that more of your soul tribe, more of the people that actually care about you are going to be there. But you have to be vulnerable. One way of me being vulnerable is doing... Sometimes when I go on with no makeup, I feel vulnerable or insecure, and then I will spend like 6 months with wearing no makeup just because I have to prove to myself. It's that Aquarius in me. I just like to prove to myself how much I've grown. For some people, it might be sharing your feelings because you've been hurt so bad before that it's like, fuck everyone. Like you don't even deserve to know my feelings because they're so pure and they're so deep. I'm channeling someone specifically right now. It's so deep. It's like this bitterness that I feel right now, it really doesn't represent who you truly are. It's like, if people only knew how much you've been through and how much you've been hurt, they would understand the shell. They would understand why you come off a certain way, or why sometimes you have a knee-jerk reaction to something that ends up hurting other people. And then you'll see it and you'll be like, damn, I'm sorry. And you mean it too, but it's like also like, this is the world, so might as well learn. You're protected angelically. Whatever just came to mind. Surrender. And what is surrender? Because everyone always uses that word but never talks about it. Surrendering is, for example, I found myself in what would feel like a twin flame connection, and I'm on my 3rd cycle of surrendering it to the divine. Because if you surrender, what are you surrendering to? You have to surrender to something, maybe something higher than yourself. If someone passed away recently, or someone passed away that's important to you, that could be your stepping stone to getting to the divine. Pray to them. Anyone who hears this message, I protect you in the Holy Spirit, in the Most High, in Abraham. I love Abraham. And all your guardians, angels, my angels, the whitest light, the highest good, Allah, Muhammad, Ganesha, Buddha, Lamu, Punyam, Paisat, Konsing Taekwan. Friendship and union. Some of you guys have been in a cave like me. It's time to get out. I know. It's hard. A lot of you guys have invited me out, and normally I'd be like, yeah. I used to go, I'd meet up with so many people on my last Facebook that I had the time of my life, because it was like, this is what life's about: connection, unity. I don't know you, but yeah, I'll meet you. You know why? Because I feel protected by the Most High. Yes. Yeah, I guess we gotta get our ass out there. And at the bottom of the deck, through power and intention. Look at how serious this motherfucker is. Does he look like he's playing? He's not. Also, I'd say 99% of the people I have on here are guys. 100% are, almost 100% are guys that have requested me. That looks like J. Cole. Okay. Now, more specifically towards your message, ask a question right now, and I will answer it. You can ask it in your head, of course. Say it out loud. Just ask your angels or your guides to come through to me so that I can give you an answer. So just ask a question right now, and I'll be able to. The heck is that? All right, y'all ready? I'm gonna take that as a thing. Also, my YouTube channel, I don't even know the name of it, but you can join it if you want. I do readings for all the signs. 2 sevens. You're again divinely protected. If you don't believe in a higher power, and I keep repeating this, so there are people out there who are not connected to something, agnostic or atheist. Actually, if you're an atheist, request a reading with me. Not so I could prove my point to you or push my views on you. Let me just give you a reading. Let me just, I don't know, entertain the idea. One of my favorite quotes is, the mark of an intelligent mind is to be able to entertain an idea without accepting it as true. Entertain it, but also embrace it in a certain way, because then you're going to be holding on to old traditional beliefs. It's almost like we get mad at older people because it's like, open your mind. Why don't you like be more open? Meanwhile, we're here in 2021 and we won't accept certain things. We won't open our mind to the idea of something higher than ourselves, right? What a lot of people have. There's something blocking you guys. It's like you have to defend something. Defend your ground. Okay, hold on. This is a little confusing. Wow. I don't know if you're in a confusing situation or there's just a lot of people that are asking questions. 2 sevens, a queen, a 10, a 3. Hold on. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Leo, a Sagittarius, Capricorn. Leo. Or I was gonna say Scorpio. Or Scorpio. You have to, okay, whatever your question was, you know what you want. You're clear on what you want. It took a long time. And you might be in a process of defending your ground for yourself. because you were passionate about something and it didn't come to fruit. So now you may be considering options. But in order to consider options or to love yourself, you have to put an end to something. There has to be the death of something. And a death just means transformation. A deep transformation by going within. The Hermit is just like, again, Virgo energy, just going inside yourself. And in the natural, the original deck, it's this old man, meaning like it's the wise part of you. And he has a lantern and he's looking at the light in the lantern. And the light is you. I just posted a video on YouTube for Aquarius. You are the bag, secure yourself. But that goes for everyone. Know your worth. There might be someone else. The partner, for the person who asked about a relationship, your partner might be juggling. It's not here, but I feel like your partner might be juggling or trying to figure out. Forgive them for taking a while, because it's like they're doing the best that they can. They want this the reunion, but someone got left out in the cold, or someone took a financial hit, or this union, the blockage why they can't talk to you is something financial, and all they can think about is leaving you out in the cold, or someone being left out in the cold. There's a block to the union. Someone's staying up at night thinking about this. It's keeping you up at night, but you're also not talking about it. What if you spoke about it? Is there anyone you can speak about it to? You can speak about it to me. Yeah, because trapped in your own thoughts. But look at it though, right? She's bound, blindfolded. Some of you guys need some sexual release. I have never gotten that from this card. You little freaks, you little nasties. I swear. Listen, she's trapped. The swords represent thoughts, okay? She can't see what to do next because she's like, yo, my hands are tied. I'm blindfolded. There's swords around me. But look at her from your perspective now. Like, girl, just walk forward. Boy, just walk forward. Just walk forward. But it takes a leap of faith because the water represents emotions. It's like, you have emotions towards something, but you have so many blocks. Just follow that shallow water. You don't need to see. You don't need to have control over it. The whole point is to release it. And a lot of you guys are experiencing like a new spark of energy, a new interest, a new hobby. That's 3 sevens though. Someone's being sneaky. It could be manipulation. It could be trying to have their cake and eat it too. It could be trying to have you and somebody else. They're trying to figure out what will fulfill them. So it could be between you and a job, 2 jobs, 2 people, 3 people, shit. But you're kind of trucking along right now, acting like everything's fine when you're hurting. Like, look at this, man. You don't have to know what the cards mean to know that something's hurting. It's like looking at someone's social media constantly, or constantly searching for a job, constantly searching for the next pay raise or increase. And then also with this, feeling left out in the cold. I'm sorry. Keep standing your ground. Okay, with this energy shift, what we consider to be karma, it's just cause and effect. The Justice card, balance. Things are going to be put back into balance for you. You're going to have your 9 of Cups. This is as happy as you can be with somebody without having someone else. 10 of Pentacles. It's the house, the white picket fence, the dogs, the whatever you consider perfect. That was just like the American dream, for example. So then there's a 10 of Cups where you have everything you want plus love. But this is like the money that you want that's coming in. Because a lot of you guys have been waiting on money, I'm hearing. Don't do it again with karma. Since I just mentioned karma, don't be sneaky about it. Don't be doing no dark magic here. I'm not into witchcraft, dark magic. Not that I'm not into it, but I don't have a judgment on it. It's just not something that I'm drawn to. I don't know if you think this is witchcraft in some way. I believe in Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, and I prayed about it. And I'm like, hey, talk to me, baby. What you need, Jesus? You want me to stop? I'll stop for you. I'll do anything for you. He brought me to a verse in the Bible. I open it randomly. I go to the bottom left part of the page, and he says, do not use my name in divination. And I'm like, got it. And I get why. Because when you listen to a tarot reader, any type of reader, and they tell you your future, You hear it, you absorb it, and then you assume and expect that to happen. And that takes away your creative power in the right now to create your own reality. Use it as a reference point for advice. But when tarot readers tell the future or anything, it's based off the trajectory of the current moment. But in any moment of now, you have the option to go this way, this way, this way. The tarot reader says, if you go this way, you'll get this outcome. True, but you could also choose that. You could choose that. You could choose to love yourself. You could choose to walk away. You could choose to change your job. You could choose to change your friends. You could choose to leave the friends that are no longer serving you or lying to your face and you know it, but for some reason you stay because you're scared to be alone. That was specific. You guys know what this card is? Just to have it. It's the card where an epiphany comes. A card where a truth comes and it knocks you off your ass. It could be positive, like to the point of an epiphany, and you're like, how come I didn't see that before? Or the divine. This represents the divine. The divine comes in, something that is out of your control comes in, and the tower represents a belief system you built brick by brick. I want this because of this, and I'm gonna do this, and it gives me this and this, and then the divine comes like plot twist, change of plans from the top, rewrite the script because this is no longer, and you can either choose to embrace this fall or make it kill you internally. Looks like my house burning. Did your house burn? I'm sorry if that happened, but metaphorically, that also is what that represents. So thank you. It's the house, the home in your heart, the house that is burning to rise again like a phoenix. You might realize you're connecting with animals lately. Wheel of Fortune, guys, everything's gonna be fucking fine. Literally, the planetary alignments and all the planets that are in retrograde right now, it's a time of fated events coming together. The person you've been waiting for, the job you've been waiting for, the money you've been waiting for. And I don't like to tell the future, but I'm saying the way that I study this is my God card. I ain't even gotta say no more. It's divine. This is when the divine steps in and the Wheel of Fortune turns. This is the Hierophant. This is like the High Priestess counterpart. This is like if you just surrender and let go of control for 1 fucking second. Your angels are like, please call for us for help, ask us to help. You don't have to do this on your own. You don't have to use sneaky tactics. You don't have to be confused about your options. You don't have to worry about cards like the transformation that's going to happen or what epiphanies you're going to get. Just surrender to whatever you need to surrender to, and trust that what's meant for you can't miss you. Trust what's not meant for you won't. Abraham Hicks said someone could be after you. They could have your address, your location, and someone could be like, I see them right now, they're right here, come through, let's kill them. I don't know why this thought is coming to me, but they won't be able to reach you. You won't be on the same vibration, the Star card. But I saw it reverse. This is deep healing. A lot of you guys are avoiding to go to that place inside that's like, I'd rather not. I would just rather not. Hence, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius. This is your wish fulfillment. It's what you want in life. The Emperor, a lot of you guys are stepping into that masculine energy that I make the decisions for my life. I'm choosing what makes me happy. This represents connection with the divine while being deeply grounded. This is what I mean. I meant to make this a quick reading, but then it gets so interesting and I just have to know. There's some opportunities that can't be missed. Some can be missed because, you know, they're not as... Guys. Wow. Try to take in what these cards mean to you too. Don't just listen to my description. Practice using your intuition. The Hierophant, the Emperor, meaning divinely guided, something is about to come through for you. The Lover's card, let me just explain the Lover's card real quick. Naked girl on a card with don't know why that made me laugh that you laughed at that. This card means a connection that grabbed you by your motherfucking balls, okay? And was like, you love this person now. You are magnetized to them. You love them. There's not shit you can do about it. Like, literally, this is your life now. So what are you going to do? Go after them? Or are you just going to accept that you have this love in your heart? So again, divine timing. Pull the Emperor card. And who shows up? This is a divine counterpart. You guys don't do tarot, right? So, or maybe some of you do. And if you do, then you know. Fated events happening. That person that you're magnetically drawn to, that you're like, go the fuck. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. I don't want to even love you anymore. It's like a burden at this point. I don't even want this connection. And then around August, September, October, by the end of this year, but I'm thinking sooner for some of you than most, this connection, you're gonna have a victory in it. The person's gonna see the truth because it's been hidden by the divine on purpose. Someone's making a head over heart decision, meaning all of a sudden it's like all this obsessive energy was taken out and you're finally able to use your mind, and you're like, I need to focus on my shit now, because what a wild ride that was. I'm gonna focus on me, on taking care of myself, on my own passions. This is Cancer and energy, the Chariot. It means, again, on third card, life is about to shift, and it's not a shift that you make. The confusion's gonna be over, so a lot of you are ignoring your intuition. Find out what your intuition is trying to tell you, and you're ignoring it because you're scared. You have your guards up about something. You don't know if you should walk away. Feel like you missed an opportunity. That's all going to change. Balance is going to be restored. Someone's going to be offering their Knight of Cups. Even this conversation alone changed your perspective. The Hangman, Pisces energy. It's when you see things from a different perspective and you're like, oh shit, it could restore hope in yourself. Focus on whatever you've been focusing on that gives you that feeling of safety, security, like a home. It might be another person. They're coming. Manifest it by staying positive and being joyful. All right, guys, I got to get to the other readings now. I love you. Thank you so much for watching this. And you know, you guys validate too. A lot of people, I'd say almost everyone in my life, except for maybe 2 or 3 people, actually validate my connection. So I'm like, you know what? I got to test this like with the world. And I'll go on YouTube, Instagram, all those places. And then it's people like you who make, it's not that I need the validation, but there were times, obviously, I thought it was crazy. I'm like, why do I keep getting these stories in my head? How come I can like know things about people, and you know, so it just feels good. Thanks for doing that. If you do that, thank you for watching, and thanks for being so nice. I love Facebook, the energy of Facebook. No matter what account I make, you guys are so supportive and so sweet. And if I don't answer your messages, it's about 100 a day and about 100 requests a day, and eventually I'm not going to be able to accept any more people. So maybe email me, add me on another platform where there's a limit, like YouTube or Instagram, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. I don't do this for the likes or I do it for oh, that's another message. If you want something, if you want to do something, if you're scared if it's gonna last, if it's gonna make it, whether it be a business, a relationship,